To all you guys that thought Epstein was a bad guy, you were wrong. Apparently, you're the bad guy because you believed the liberal lunatics, and I can't believe for all these years you would potentially, for whatever reason, think that Epstein was a bad guy. There's apparently no evidence. There's no reason to believe it, and anyone that claims otherwise, you're the bad guy. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. Welcome to the Matt Kim Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Kim, joined by my co-host, Mr. Peter Saddington.
What's up, all of my friends out there? Welcome to the show. This is the reincarnation of Epstein episode, man. We're going to go hard, I believe.
Dude,
Check in SARS, by the way. Check in SARS.
Yes. Wherever in the world you are, check in, SAR. Let us know where you are, where you're coming from. Do it for the algo. Let them know that you actually care about what you're saying, care about what we're saying. Although, everything with a grain of salt, guys.
Yeah, we don't really know what we're talking about. All we know is that shenanigans are afoot.
Well, I thought for the longest time that I knew what I was talking about. I felt like at least I had a good intuition about kind of what's happening in the world. And then today, this week, we find out that actually, no, we are wrong.
I love the way that you phrase that, Matt, because that's actually a perfect preface, a slow roll into this idea of Epstein, right? Is that we have been steamrolled by information, data, clues, hearsay, he said, she said, all these things for years. And are you telling me we ate it up, hook, line, and sinker?
We are the bad guys because we just blindly believed all their conspiracy theories, and the reality is, no, Epstein's a good guy. Nothing wrong here. Forget about the fact that he was arrested and he was convicted already. Forget about the fact that his accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, is in jail for 20 years, apparently with no victims, no perpetrators, no bad guys. Forget all that. You're the bad guy.
Wait. Matt, you're
the bad guy.
Why do I always feel like I'm getting the big Mike Shaft here? Like, wait. You're telling me that over the last 5-10 years, that from the left and the right, movie stars, entertainers, singers, men and women of industry, all of those clips for the last decade, they were all telling us a bunch of stories. It was all about, we were hoodwinked. Is that what you're saying? We ate that up, and we since we got it from both sides, red and blue, like we believed it all. Is that what you're saying?
There is one issue in the world that the left, the right, and the non-political all agreed on, which is Epstein, bad guy. I mean, that's the one issue.
That's what we were hearing.
Apparently, the whole world is wrong.
Oh my gosh, the whole world is wrong.
And the only trustworthy group in the entire United States and the world is apparently the DOJ and FBI.
The arbiters.
They're the arbiters of truth.
They're the arbiters of truth. They're the Ministry of Truth.
Ministry of Truth, right there.
Like, what a proclamation you've made, Matt. You said that the entire globe, like all 8 billion of us.
Yes.
We were all
arguable.
It's probably closer.
Debatable.
Probably closer to 3 billion, but you can do your research on that.
Another day.
You're saying that all 3 to 8 billion people on this planet were sold a bill of goods?
Hoodwinked.
Like fully rug pulled. Fully like, we gotcha, bitch. Like full Dave Chappelle. Gotcha, bitch. Like you were strung along for decades. Is that what you're saying? Because we have videos from years ago.
We're being funny about it, but it is wild.
I mean, I feel like the veil in front of my eyes has been dropped. Like something happened.
Nothing happened. Because that's what they say. Nothing happened.
Oh, yeah,
it's your fault for asking the question. Why do you keep on talking about Epstein is what they say.
Well,
There's no evidence. Why do you keep on talking about it?
But it still feels like something snapped. Like the timeline shifted. Didn't you feel that? Let me give you my anecdote.
Okay.
Like when I first heard about it, literally the next time that I got online and the next time I got on social, I didn't want to engage at all. I was like, fuck this shit. Like I'm done. Like fuckity fuck this shit. Seriously, what's the point? of going online and reading anything about what's happened. Like, clearly, nothing's happened. like what's the point? What's the point? Like, I was complete beyond Blackpilled. What's beyond Blackpilled, Will? We went over this. Is
gold pilled.
Oh, God, is it gold pilled? Is when you're like totally like Super Saiyan, like fuck this shit, and you just blast out into the atmosphere? Is that where we're at?
I feel like those that blindly comply with everything going on, maybe they're the gold pill.
Is that the gold pill?
I don't know,
Is
man.
You're a true NPC?
I don't know anything
like
anymore.
You have no brain. You don't even think.
My worldview has been like shattered, and
bro,
the amount of people that are like pushing this narrative of there's nothing going on with narrative and you guys are the bad guy, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Because they're all sellouts.
Fuck those
Because every single one of them was on our side of this just
Seriously.
2 weeks ago.
Bro,
every single one.
You said it, man. I seriously wanted to gold pill. This is my version, I guess, is Super Saiyan, go raw, and fucking like Superman leave this planet. Like, that's what I felt like, Matt. I was like, fuck this shit. I can't believe for decades, years, both sides, blue and red, were feeding us this game, and we believed it. We made shows about this. We talked about this as if we knew. Like, shame on us.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on everybody.
Shame on me. Like, I feel truly. We've spent hours talking about this lie.
What you should do is you should write like a formal handwritten apology and mail it to Epstein.
I mean, he did no wrong.
I mean, don't you feel bad? You've been dragging his name through the mud for years.
I feel like a terrible
for
human.
years.
You got it. No doubt. Like you we're somewhat being tongue in cheek, but at the same time, like, not wrong. I owe the man an apology.
That's what they really expect, though. It's like, wait a second. You went after the wrong guy for this entire time. You should apologize.
Oh, some people are,
what the fuck? What are you talking about here?
So I'm going to clean the slate. Someone's going to clip this and say that I got sold off, but I don't care because you didn't watch the rest of the context. Mr. Epstein, mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. I have done you wrong. I've done you ill, sir. I've spoken poorly of your name and your lineage. It is my bad. I apologize. You did no wrong. Mea culpa, man. Mea culpa. There it is. There it is. Matt, my sins have been washed away. Have been washed away.
You're a better man than me.
What was from that movie? I can't live with this guilt. Right? That's Toy Story. I just can't live with this guilt, man. Seriously, it's a dinosaur quote.
So if you've been hiding under a rock and you have no idea what's going on, apparently, after months of Dan Bongino saying, we're going to release the list, and for years of him saying online, that guy's a bad guy.
And Kash Patel
saying, as soon as I become FBI director, I'm going to release the list.
And Pam Bondi,
who's saying, I have the list literally on my desk. And thousands of hours of footage on my desk.
Yes, and tens of thousands of victims that we can't identify. And we can't identify anything else that's happening. None of that.
For even Donald Trump Jr., who's put out statements saying, Epstein, bad guy.
Yeah. Even Barron Trump, who's usually very quiet, has said things about it.
And all of a sudden, all of those people who've been extremely vocal about Epstein, bad guy, they're like, actually, we decided that, he's like innocent.
Come on, man.
And
you say that with a straight face, bro?
And
is it like that?
He didn't unalive himself. He unalived himself. There was nothing nefarious involved. And do you know what? We're going to prove it to you. Here's the video that we said for the last 20 years that didn't exist. Oh, just kidding. We found it.
Yeah.
We're going to give it to you.
Yeah. And it's of an angle that is completely useful.
But we don't forget about the fact that we told you for the last 20 years we didn't have this video. That it was all erased.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We found it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was in a folder called Epstein, and they like spelled the E and the I, and we just couldn't search for it.
Yeah, it was right next to all of the telemetry data of the space missions as well. Yeah, right there. Couldn't find them.
Right next to the original files of the moon landing.
Exactly.
We found it right there.
Right there, same spot.
But
no
then
problems.
they come out and they say it's not real. They come out and they say Epstein just unalived himself. There was nothing nefarious
He
involved.
had guilt.
He was so guilty about no wrongdoing that he did. He was so guilty of the zero wrongdoing that had occurred that he allowed himself in prison because the guilt of being falsely accused was so much. It was too much to handle. The false accusation. I couldn't live with that any longer.
Bro, you don't know the weight of being falsely accused of a victimless crime with no perpetrators, with no network, with no side handler in Jelaine. Like, these 4 ideas of being blamed for something that clearly never happened. You don't understand how much weight that is on a man. And so, therefore, it only made logical sense for him to say, I've been blamed of a victimless crime. I've been blamed with no perpetrators. I've been blamed with no network. I've been blamed with no handlers. It's too much for me to bear, Matt.
I'm just going to hang myself.
Exactly. I'm just gonna, that's
dying
where it goes.
like a really
That's
painful
logic.
way.
Exactly. Right there, all those 4 points, immediately, with no doubt, it's calculus, my friends. It's calculus at this point. Those 4 issues, immediately, the logical and rational answer, no other options, is hang myself.
I'm just going to do it.
Yeah,
it's the only way out.
I'm out of here, guys.
Forget the fact that there's no evidence. I'm just going to do it.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
not this billionaire with unlimited lawyers, unlimited funds, unlimited access. Forget the court system and buying lawyers, because why would a billionaire buy lawyers when there's no evidence? Instead, I'm just going to disappear.
Well, he started off as a school
It just doesn't make any sense at all.
Well,
Come on.
He started off as a school teacher. He was, remember, humble beginnings. Like, man, I went from a school teacher to multi hundreds of millions.
How do you make his money?
That's besides the point, man. Like, nobody cares about that. Like, he went from a humble school, that's the story, humble school teacher to multi-$100 million billionaire, rubbing shoulders next to the elite of the elite, and now he's been blamed for all this. I understand the man. He felt so guilty. The logic only said, hang yourself. like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Thanks for watching the clip. If you want to see the full episode, click here. If you want to see more clips, click here.